So recessions get a lot of bad publicity, but they're actually good for the economy. And even better, if you understand why, you can use this to take advantage of great opportunities. But first, let's talk about what a recession is and why it actually is good for the economy. So sometimes you'll hear the definition of recession as 2 quarters of negative GDP. But what does that really mean? Just to put it in layman's terms, a recession is just a prolonged period, sometimes several months, sometimes a couple years of negative economy. Sounds bad, doesn't it? Well, it can be in certain areas, but you can definitely take advantage of it, and here's 4 reasons why. First, a recession can correct market imbalances. So like the inflation that we're dealing with right now, when the upcoming recession actually hits, it's gonna start bringing that inflation back in line. Also, a recession can control asset bubbles. So like in 2008, when the housing market was going crazy, it was overinflated, and when the recession hit, it actually corrected the housing market to normal levels. And the most positive thing about a recession is it puts money to better use. So when the economy is really building up and it's steamrolling, people are investing in things that aren't actually good companies. So what a recession does is he takes these companies that aren't performing very well and it kind of shuts them down, and people take that money and they start investing in better companies that can grow. And that leads us to the second reason why recession helps, is because we start seeing saving rates going up. So leading into recession, we start seeing higher and higher rates like we're going with right now. But when you have higher rates, you get higher returns in your savings account, so people start putting money away. And this is great for retirees that are on fixed income because, maybe back in the 2 or 3% days, they weren't earning that much on their money. Now they can start earning again and really start making money. But even better, having this money put aside allows you to take advantage of opportunities, which we'll talk about soon. And so the third reason is, like I talked about at the beginning of the recession, rates are higher, but as the recession goes on, it starts leading to lower rates. So the higher rates allow people to save more money, but now as lower rates come down, it allows people to borrow money at a cheaper cost. And what that does is start stimulating the economy again and getting companies that can really grow and be beneficial headed in the right direction. And this leads us to the 4th point. If you learn nothing else, these are the reasons why you want to know that recession is important. And the reason is, a recession can lead to deals in the market. So for example, in 2008 when housing crashed, that was actually a great time to buy a house because the prices were so high and so overinflated and they plunged. So if you had put money aside like at a high savings rate, or you were able to borrow cheaply at that point, you could find great deals on housing. Also, the stock market's normally going to crash during a recession as well. That's because it starts getting inflated like we've just seen this last couple of years. And then this whole year of 2022 and most of 2023 so far, we start seeing those stock prices come down. So what you want to do is Google consumer staple stocks. Those are great stocks to buy when the recession hits because that's when it's going to lead us out of this. And lastly, the best thing that you can invest in during recession is skills. And so by skills, what I mean is you're investing in yourself to get better. And those better talents can either lead to a better job within your current company or maybe start a new company. And that's where we're really seeing the growth in the recession. Some of the biggest companies out there started during recession. Think companies like Microsoft, Airbnb, and Uber. They all started during recession and have grown tremendously. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be the next Bill Gates, but this is just proof that the opportunity is real. So I hope this information helps. If you want to learn more, comment below. I'm happy to give you some free information as far as mortgage or finance goes, and definitely subscribe to my channel.